what we know and where we're at. So just to clarify, when we talked about the number of victims before, we did transport 4 victims to the hospital for treatment. 3 of those victims had suffered injuries as a result of gunshot wounds. The 4th victim was transported for an injury suffered that was not the result of a gunshot wound, but I believe it was an ankle injury suffered trying to get away or flee the scene. So I just want to make that point clear as I can, so everybody knows. We're kind of in the process of transitioning our work now. It's transitioned more from a tactical or active fluid situation to more of a static investigative effort, and we are going to be out here for some time. I can tell you there's no immediate threat to the community. I'd like to thank all of our partners and allied agencies. It was truly a collaborative effort. As you can imagine, this is a large endeavor and requires a large response, and it went very, very well, and we're grateful to those folks. We're also grateful to the folks at YouTube. All of their employees responded to this in an exceptional manner and provided support not only to us but to their employees. So that's kind of where we're at. We are transitioning. We anticipate being out here through the night as part of our investigative effort. I don't anticipate having additional information prior to sometime tomorrow based on the methodical steps we have to take to process the scene of the investigation. So that's pretty much all I have for you right now. I'm sorry? The coroner is still processing that. I don't have information that what they've done with the suspect.
Some people are asking about...
we have not confirmed it. I don't know that.
Some people are asking about...
One was the person that assaulted.
No, I'm sorry. There were three victims of the shooting,
right,
and then that's not including the 4th person that is we believe to be the shooter that was assaulted.
So can you give us more details about the shooter? Was she an employee of YouTube?
No, that was asked before. We don't know that, and frankly, it's been a very short time, and we had to work with the coroner even to ID this person. We know very, very little right now, and we probably won't know more until tomorrow.
What about the
What's the identity of the shooter?
I don't have any information. I don't know.
Can you give the shooter's name?
The door. There were people fleeing from outside the building, so my understanding is those doors were open because of people exiting the building. So I don't think that was an issue going in.
Was this person part of the domestic violence may have been involved?
Yeah, I don't have any information regarding that at all.
How long did it take to evacuate?
Well, we just finished the slow methodical search just about a half hour or so ago. The way we do it is in an active shooter situation. As you can imagine, our first priority is to address the threat. So the first officers on scene immediately entered the building to identify and stop the threat or address the threat. After we do that, we conduct a cursory search to make sure that there's no obvious threats there, and then we want to cover all the bases. So what's taken so long is that we've developed search teams to search the building floor by floor, room by room, in a slow, methodical manner to make sure that we've located and identified each of the threats. And at this point, we believe that we have.
She was told that the shooter shot her boyfriend.
I believe it was in a courtyard area of the building. As far as how she entered, I don't have that, or through which door, I don't have that specific information.
Can you recap what time this happened and what your officers saw when they arrived?
Yeah, I believe we got calls of shots being fired at 12:46 this afternoon. We had 3 officers arrive within 2 minutes, so I think we were on scene at 12:48. They entered the building and saw obviously a large number of people fleeing the building. They encountered, as I mentioned in our earlier conference, they identified one victim at the front door, main entrance of the building. They checked on that person, and YouTube employees, to their credit, helped us by standing by with that person so the officers could immediately enter to go search for the threat. And then within minutes, because it's a very large building, we found what we found after that.
Was the suspect domestic violence?
Yeah, I don't have any information. I don't know that at all. We're not even close to that yet.
What kind of weapon was used and the name of the shooter?
I don't know the name of the shooter. I don't have that yet, but it was a handgun. I don't know the specific make or model.
Do you know how many
clarify
shots were fired?
the shooter, was she found outside or inside? Or both?
Well, it was inside the complex. There's an open area inside the complex where this took place, and she was in that vicinity.
Outdoors, but on.
Yes. Yeah, it was in a courtyard type
Not
area.
in the cafeteria.
Was she armored?
I'm sorry?
Was she wearing armor? The shooter?
I don't have any information to suggest to know that she was. I haven't been told that. So. No, we transported 4 people to the hospital. One of those that were transported had a non-gunshot related injury, so they were fleeing from the scene. I believe they twisted or broke their ankle, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know that for a fact, but there were 3 gunshot injuries that were transported to the hospital, in addition to our suspect, who we believe suffered from a self-inflicted shot.
Do you know the conditions of the 3 others?
I don't.
Do you know if they were all?
I don't know who they were. I'm not sure. I don't have that.
Was she deceased before officers arrived?
That's my understanding. But the coroner's working on that all up. I don't have any of that specific. No, there's a courtyard open area in the building. It's inside the complex. I'll take one more, and then I'm going to get out of here.
Some people have been asking, when are some of the employees going to be able to get to their cars? How much longer do you think their cars will be blocked off?
I'm sorry?
How much longer do you think the cars will be blocked off for the employees that need to leave?
It depends on where you're parked. YouTube's been great with helping us as far as providing services for the employees that are kind of stranded. Some of those cars are located within a crime scene, so we're working on transportation and how we can help them out. We're hoping to scale everything down progressively through the night, so I can't give you specific information because a lot of it will depend on where those cars are located, because it's a fairly large complex.
Are you busting them out, or are you busting some of the employees?
We're working with YouTube to provide transportation and other services to those folks.
So
Alrighty?
all the employees are evacuated.
Yeah, the building is completely secure. There's no threat to any type of public safety. The onus now is on us, frankly, with law enforcement. We have our crime lab folks out here, and we have the coroner out here, and it'll be a long night for those folks. We'll be out here all night, and it'll be a long processing the scene.
Transported to the hospital, right?
That's correct. Okay. Alrighty, thank you very much. And again, I don't anticipate having any more information today. We'll try to provide some follow-up information tomorrow if we have some. All right? Thank you. I'm sorry.
So Chris Dale here. I'm the head of communications for YouTube. D is in data ALD. I'm just going to issue a short statement, and I'm not going to be taking any questions. But I will say this: we are an incredibly tight-knit community within YouTube, where it feels like a family. Today, it feels like the entire community of YouTube, and all of the employees, victims of this crime. Our hearts go out to those who suffered in this particular attack, and our prayers are with them and their families. I also wanted to acknowledge that debt of gratitude to Chief Barberini and the rest of the San Bernardino Police Department. They're incredibly fast, and their rapid response worked very well. And so we deeply appreciate them, along with the mayor's office and Congressman Jackie's mayor's office. And that's all I'm going to be saying.
What's your name?
First name is Chris, C-H-R-I-S. The last name is Dale,